Welcome to XPRIZE Carbon Removal Contest Part 2, 30 days after we started on January 31st, and we will be providing the results with a TDS meter, which is rated in parts per million. So we're going to test all of our water, and so number 1 is at 19, and we're gonna write that down. And this is from the category that was in my room. 14, this cup was on my desk. 24, okay. This was in a by my closet. 32. Okay, and this next batch here, this was the cups that were above the fridge in the kitchen, and we have 15. And 14. See that? Yeah, 14. And just as a check, we have the zero water jug here, and we're just going to make sure that the water from the filter that was changed is still 0. And there it is, still 0. So this filter is still good. Okay, and so for the other set in the kitchen, there was this, used a plastic container to hold on to the cups, just in case there was a problem. With, in the kitchen there are lots of items that can fall over, and it's a busy place with lots of food and plates and everything going. So these were all 4 of them together. And we got 11 on that one. $13. And 11. And the last one, number 10, we are looking at 9. Okay, so with this one that was 9, we are going to empty number 9, or number 10 here, with the 9 parts per million into our measuring cup. And we're using this cup because it has a measurement rim on it. So we can measure the amount that went in. And by looking at this, you can tell that we are right in that 250 milliliters worth of water left. Now, I go and add water. To the line. And I'm just going to dump this one. And just so you can see, that water is still 0. And that's right full to the line. So that's our measured value. So when the event that you are trying to gauge the amount of evaporation from your water per month, we are at 350 worth of water there. Okay, so it's basically 100 milliliters of water has evaporated in the time of 30 days. So that's pretty standard. And we're just going to have a look at the quality of water after that many days. It's not so easy to see in these black cups here, but white cups will be able to see that in the time that it took, the 30 days, you can see that the water is not as clear. So whether that's to do with the cups being not, there could be some contaminants in the cup. I just pulled these out of the cupboard, so they were washed previously, but I don't recall exactly when they were washed before use before the 30 days. And see, like this one here is 25 parts per million. And you see it looks very clear. But then this one here with the tree, we are getting 33 parts per million. 34. So tap water itself, right now, let's just jump over to the sink. And make sure that's cold water. Just 1 second. Okay, cold water. Oh, my gauge. And right now tap water is at 49 parts per million. 50 parts per million. Okay, so for a media content creator, this allows long-form content to be made, and this allows for easy, the long content, and so it's easy to broadcast if you are selling your own coffee cups, that you can highlight your favorite coffee cups and create a conversation on the greatness of your coffee cups and the image and that you can have around your home to enjoy the view of your product and highlight how well those things work. So we are going to total up the numbers here real quickly. So our 30 days related to the parts per million of CO2 dissolved in our zero water. 9, 15 plus 14 is 29, and 11 plus 13 plus 11 plus 9 is 44. Okay, so we're just going to total those up. And we have a total of 162. So that's 162 parts per million of CO2 removed directly out of the air. Okay, so there's our charts with all our log data. And so you got to record your amount of CO2 removed. And so for the average for a person in this, joining this and be able to reduce your carbon footprint, this allows the individual, for after the price of a filter from zero water, it allows for you to do this on your own basically for free. You can use tap water, and the average person per month can do 162 parts per million of direct legacy emissions CO2 directly out of the air. This is safe. There is no ability for the water to go back, or the CO2 to go back into the air, because of the process of CO2 dissolving in the water, where it will not emit back into the air. It creates a carbonic acid and you create a new compound. So if we were to times that 162 times 12 for 12 months in the year, gives the individual the ability to do 144 parts per million per year per person with 10 coffee cups of water per month for 30 days. So that's on an average of 30 days. So there's no need to wait for others to start your carbon removal journey. You can take care of the emissions yourself. And these are the standard variables that you will get with this particular process. that anybody can do with a few minutes of their time. So thank you very much. And let me know in the comments below whether this is a free CO2 removal system that you would be interested in joining and starting to log this data for yourself, and to show that you are doing your part to reduce your carbon footprint and to filter the air of legacy CO2 emissions. Thank you.